Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Wow, man, I'm looking wilder than usual. But that's all right, because I'm giving you that truth. And those who want the truth, they'll accept it. Before I do, I got a message from uh, a kid's mother. I don't know if it's a prank. You know, kids be playing pranks. Um, the video that it was on, I had to be careful um, in terms of how I mention this. Because, you know, people will try to put something on you. And if you're watching, I ain't trying to accuse you of nothing, but people will try to put something on you. But she asked me to shout out her son. She said that her son passed away in a car accident, and he was really into my videos. He used to love my videos. Now, if this ain't a prank like a little kid, if this really happened, his channel was Post 3 Up, I believe that's the name of it. And I'm just going to use his first two initials. Shout out to HY, gone too soon, man. If it's true, you know, and I hope that he, you know, because I talk a lot about the Bible. I hope that he, if this guy really passed away, you know, it's sad to hear. There's somebody who really liked your videos, you know, that's heartbreaking, you know. But I talk a lot about the Most High and about God and stuff, and hopefully he took that all the way in, and I'll meet him in the heaven. But shout out to HY, we're just gonna call him, you know. And my condolences to you. You said you are his mother and the rest of your family for your loss. You know, but if he was into my videos, he would want the show to go on. So the show finna go on. And this is the Isaiah 4:1 series. And this is very important to understand what Isaiah 4:1 is really saying. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. Women are still fighting. They're still fighting. They're still, all of them. You supposed to be married. All of them. You get what I'm saying? This guy did this. This guy did that. They still trying to resist, but they can't stop the truth. And the truth is that disgrace that Isaiah 4:1 is talking about is going to take away their hypergamy. It's going to take away their disrespect and their promiscuity and everything else. And all the guys that they rejecting, they all gonna try to go after him. And what I would tell you guys, don't take nobody that rejected you, because that's not gonna go well for you. If you tried to get with her and she rejected you initially, don't try no more. It's done. She had to make amends. You see what I'm saying? And even if she, you know, it's still gonna be hard dealing with somebody who initially rejected you. You know, you would be better off like going after that girl that you broke her heart than going after the one who rejected you. You would get further with her as long as she ain't had no grudge. But it's coming to pass. So I heard, shout out to Anthony Spade. I told him I was going to use this. He said, men hate the field. Men hate the field. So they put up with all kind of stuff from their women. And when you put up with stuff from women, that doesn't make them act better. It makes them act worse. So if they do something involving another dude and you don't put your foot down, beware, man. Beware. You are in trouble. You in trouble. You know, these dudes will record, but then they'll get back with the chick. Like, dude was practically sucking his wife's toes. And he recorded and dude left and everything. And who put that video up? Monk Mode Maniacs put the video up. So, but he still was like, come on, let's go. I'd have been, what? She said, oh, we even now. No, ain't no even. Ain't no even. If a dude, I ain't trying to be nasty, if a dude do something, he just in somewhere and then he comes out of there. But if a woman do that stuff, she gonna get dug out, man. She gonna get dug out. Eventually, she gonna run into somebody who a little more of a monster than you. And then it ain't gonna be the same for you. But these guys hate to feel like Anthony Spade said. They don't wanna have to get out here and replace. And part of it is because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to deal with women. Some of them might have stumbled across the one they had. Maybe somebody hooked you up. Maybe somebody put you together. They don't know how to deal with women, so they put up with all this garbage. I've seen it from relatives, man. You around the woman every day that showed you the most disrespect. It just don't make sense. And every time we see you with her. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And eventually, like I said, guys are waking up. And eventually, they really ain't going to have to work in the field. They're going to be coming up to them. So women going to start shooting their shot. They're already doing it. It's going to happen more and more and more and more and more. Because these days ain't getting past them. Ain't getting no slower. So while you acting conceited, and while you acting like every guy wants you, and while you got the good guy and you messing over him, you gonna end, like I heard somebody else say, you gonna end up being somebody's side chick. And then that's when, this is what they do. When they become somebody's side chick, they're gonna attack that ex-husband finances violently. That's why, guys, try to get her to agree to no contest. Get all the terms and make it where it's final. Because all that's going to happen is she going to run out there in that field. She going to get her guts knocked back. And then them dudes going to be dissing her. And now she trying to come after you. No, don't try to come after him. You didn't want him, remember? You wanted this dude. You over here flirting with this dude. This dude. Now, when it don't work out, you got the woman on YouTube gift boxing herself. You ain't no gift. If you was a gift, y'all wouldn't have got divorced. He said, what are you doing? Why are you in my house? He ain't want nothing else to do with her because Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Guys, listen. Y'all got to understand this. Let these women giggle. Let them talk about how your height. Let them talk about how you talk. Let them talk about how you walk and how skinny you is and how fat you is. Because it's going to come to pass that those same women that was rejecting you going to reject them. You going to go in a restaurant one day and there's going to be 7 women. See, these church people, they want to tell you that's bad. But you know what's bad? What's bad is a guy being married to a woman who don't even have sex with him. What's bad is a guy being married to a woman who's not a team player. Who acts like every other guy is more of a man than him, even though he's taking care of her and been doing it for years. And eventually, we already starting to see it. They trying to, you even got the FBI watching the manosphere. Because people can't handle guys waking up. The FBI need to focus on crime. The CIA, all that, they focused on making sure don't no leaders rise up. And that's why the crime rate is out of control. Because if the FBI focused on crime, you know, and was out here undercover and stuff like that, they can reduce the crime. They worried about what we talking about on YouTube. And don't think I don't know that y'all been censoring my videos, holding back, freezing accounts. You think I'm stupid? How? Okay, watch this. Anybody that's watching this, just see this video, just look at my view counts. You will see, you could tell that somebody's doing that, man. Because it'll be 2 videos, same view count. How is that possible? Then you go down, it's another one that's close to that view count. And then another one that has a certain view count, and the next 2 videos under it had the same view count. Man, I ain't stupid, man. I know what y'all are doing, and it's not even fair. Just like I know that you got your agents on YouTube, and y'all let their videos ride. I ain't stupid, man. I'm a prophet. Don't you forget it, whether you believe it or not. The Most High is already exposing a lot of stuff. So they allow certain people to be heard and other people not to be heard. They know I'm telling the truth, but they don't want it to come from me. You see what I'm saying? Because they know they don't got me. So they'll have it come from this guy who it's already been said. He said himself he was a special agent. But you letting his videos ride. I'll debate him any day of the week on any subject, and I would destroy him. Nothing against him. Line up any of y'all agents, man. We could debate on any topic. This is why people don't grow. This is why these women are the way they are, because the media portrays relationships in a certain way. They put all these women on TV who's not going to submit to a man. They're not going to cook. They're not going to clean. They want a guy to suck their toes, excuse my language, and just cater to them. When it's never been like that. It's never been like that. Look at all the civilizations. Go to the library, do your research. This the first one. This is one of the first ones that was the total opposite. Women were just glad to be with a guy. And they did more for him. Now oh, I have a vag. Oh, look, you need to cater to me to get this. And it's not even good. Some of them beat up, don't look right, don't smell right. And you can't censor me for what I'm saying right here. Because look at what other people say. And I don't even cuss. But like he said, guys don't want to get out here and mingle, as they call it. They just want, I know people like that. I know people who went back to the girl that they had because they didn't want to get out here and find somebody else. I know plenty of people like that. Like Anthony Spade say, they hate the field. They think about it in gambling, right? And I'm gonna try to wrap this up in about 3 minutes. In gambling, if you made 10 bets, and you made 5 of them, you taking the field over the favorite. And the other 5, you take the favorite over the field. Which one you think gonna pay more? Which one you think you gonna get more of your money back? That's an easy one. But you know what guys do? They taking the one that don't want them over the field. So they won't have to get out here and do what they got to do. But a lot of dudes is getting burned by their girlfriends and their wife. They're catching STDs. from the one that's supposed to be with only you. Listen, don't let these fake preachers, it benefits them, you being a sucker for your wife. And that's why they got all those, zesty individuals in their churches that don't care nothing about God. They don't obey his commandments. They don't listen to his behavioral instructions. And they all in your choir, all in your church. Because you ain't displaying no masculinity. You in church talking about how Trump was talking about grabbing this, grabbing that. That is locker room talk. I don't condone it. But at the same time, well, we don't get off that. Y'all don't understand that kind of stuff. I don't even like talking about politics no more. People too wimpy. And now you can throw dating in there too. If you not a pander, if you not a white knight, if you not a simp, do not be talking about this stuff on the job. Especially if you have female managers. Because like I said, that's one of the problems that I had on a couple of them jobs. One particular job, me and him having a little discussion, a little debate. He brought somebody else in it that had negatively experienced what we was talking about. Problems from that point. Then another time, this other guy, I used to destroy him too in debate. He in the office telling them what I said. You know they ain't gonna agree with me. They women. Why would you even tell them that stuff that I was saying? That's how people do. A lot of these guys, man, and I notice, I be catching y'all, man, like you'll be amazed where I'm at. I be in all kind of lives, sometimes just to see who in there. I be reading comments on all type of videos, practically every video I watch. After I'm done watching it, or even sometimes while it's on, I'll be reading the comments. And I noticed that a lot of y'all dudes is bandwagon. Y'all need to let it go and let prophecy come to pass. And what prophecy? Isaiah 4:1. See, y'all trying to stop the prophecy by being simps. You trying to stop the prophecy. It's going to happen regardless. And like I said, it did, and somebody else said this. I forgot who it was. They said that Anthony Spade. I think it was Anthony Spade. Might have been Anthony Spade. They said that a lot of women going to have to choose. They going to, like all that little monogamy and all that, they going to have to choose between being with another woman and sharing men. The biblical women share their men. And y'all think y'all better than them. Y'all not. Y'all not. Like they, according to some of the things I've read, they enjoy sexual activity. And it's probably because they didn't have as much as y'all. Just saying. You getting touched all on for the last 30 years. They doing all this stuff to you. All that stuff count as body count. Every time you reach your peak, we'll just call it, that's body count. That counts against your body count. Whether he was in there or not, that counts against your body count. It does something to your mind. Well, man, I can't believe it. And she was supposed to be a virgin, man. She did it. She wasn't no, you know what you need to do? If you can't hook a virgin, then you need to find out what exactly she did. Because every virgin is going to be hooked on their first. If she's not hooked on her first, it's because she did other things. You know, and those other things add up. And even a woman to be hooked on a second. Like if the first one got away, they'll be hooked on their second. I know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all can't tell me. I know what I'm talking about. Now let's say for instance, let's say you have one woman that, yeah, they didn't go all the way there, but she was showing herself, she was touching, she was kissing, she was doing all these other acts. And then you have another woman that had one guy, and then she got another guy, but she wasn't doing those acts before those two. Who you think is going to be more hooked on the individual? You guessed it, number two. Because you got to understand that all of that stuff, they remember all that stuff. Don't let them tell you they don't, they lying. They remember all that stuff they was doing. And now what they do now is they won't let go. They won't let Isaiah 4:1 come to pass. They still want to be selfish and have guys to themselves. How's that work? They don't even be going all out for these dudes, man. I don't know anybody in a monogamous relationship where the woman is going all out for her guy. Nobody. Not a single person. And I know a lot of people. And y'all can't lie to me, because it's always something that she's not doing. You can't lie to me, man. I listen when people talk, man. Not a single one. Not a single one. And y'all still trying to stop it. I told y'all, like, I'm giving it like 5 years or so. You gonna start to see women like being more, be like, well, as long as you treat me on an equal level, they gonna be like, as long as you treat me on an equal level, you know, that's all right. And they gonna try to exist and get along with her. Man, what is that? That's what's happening. That's what they did in biblical days. They try to call you a pervert now. You a pervert. You a pervert. Is he a pervert, or is his girl calls him a pervert, but she don't go all out for him. She don't go hard in her life to be everything to that man, but she want to be the only one. None of them do, but they want to be the only one though. I haven't seen one yet, not anywhere, that went all out, cooking, cleaning, working out, being faithful, not thinking about other guys. Respect, submission, not a single one. Y'all better start embracing the field. Y'all better start realizing that when they start acting up, you don't sit there and wait for them to take one in the mouth. If you know what I'm talking about. Because that one they take in the mouth, that could be the one with all the diseases. And now you got all that disease in your house. They supposed to share us. We not supposed to share them. You say, well, that's not fair. Take it up with God. He know what he doing. So if you choose not to share, that's fine. But what you know what's fair though, is if she wants you to be in a monogamous relationship, then she should be like 3 women. I'm tired. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. Going without, going without, going without this, going without that, going without this, going without that. What example are you showing to your sons, man? If you just put up with all this garbage from a female, you're supposed to be checking her in front of, Sometimes people say you shouldn't argue in front of your kid. Yes, you should. If she's being unsubmissive or she being trying to buck up, you should be arguing with her in front of your sons. And you should be explaining to your daughters how not to be. This is just a fact, man. And this fact, when y'all hear me talking about this is based on countless examples. Things I see on TV, things I know about from celebrities, things I know about from everyday people, things I know about from myself. But y'all still wanna. This what y'all do. Tap your girl. Hey, let me get some of that, baby. And not tonight. Next night. Hey, let me get some of that. I'm tired. You done went months paying the bills, protecting this chick who don't even think enough of you to let you get your sauce out. And you doing everything for her. With all the field. No, man. No. Kids are no. Don't let kids become idols. Because God will judge you, man. You let your kids become idols, he'll judge you. Like you basically making her God because you have a noble desire to raise your own kids in your heart. If you can't raise your kids and keep her in her place, then you need to figure something else out. And that's all I got to say on this, man. I'm finna get to work. The truth, man. The channel is no matrix. No elevating women who don't want to have sex, who don't want to go all out. You got women that'll paint their nails for the next man, but not for you. And if this is any of y'all, you know you ain't right. You know you ain't right. You try to look your best only when you going to work or going outside. And when you know you going outside or you going to some type of gathering, you'll break out your best wardrobe, your best perfume, best everything. And what do you give the dude that's paying for and looking out for you? Lip. And I ain't talking about S-E actual lip. You give him that disrespectful lip like you can whoop him or something. And I bet you most of these women cannot whoop their man. And I don't condone violence at all. So don't try to. YouTube. Just face it that I can beat any of your agents in an argument. Just face it. Don't censor my videos. Don't try to censor my videos and guys using way more harsh language than me. Just face it. Let it ride. Because you know good and well I'm not promoting that. But y'all know the language. Y'all know what I'm talking about. These women act like they can beat on something. And they can't. They just being disrespectful. They scared of everything. And they gonna see. They be trying to get rid of their man. They gonna see. It's gonna be a difference when he's gone. Especially if you got an alpha man who ain't scared of people, who will bring that funk to these guys out here, to these animals out here, to anything that will creep in your house like rodents. It's gonna be different when he gone. See, right now you being arrogant. You being a narcissist. But you gonna see. The next man ain't gonna be as willing to protect you. That's what these chicks don't understand. Y'all think this dude is just gonna come in being lover boy? I doubt it. He done had his own life experiences that's gonna This done molded and shaped him, and this gonna guide him into how he acts or whatever. You think he just gonna come in and he gonna just be this it guy? It's not happening. And you know why? Because Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Thanks for watching.